It is time for the Conference USA Championship. And Cherry Bomb, I know you had placed a bet. I sent that back last night because it was rigging the game. EA was rigging the game. Let's be real. 88% cool. We'll come over here. And then a 6% cool. We're adding 94% to that, Cherry Bomb. You're gonna re-roll? Yeah. 52%, we'll take it. We scale grades around here. As teachers, we scale grades. Better, yeah. We're gonna add 48 points to that, though. But yeah, I played that game last game, and it was doing this. We were having the same problem we had in the first game, and I was kind of mad. And I was like, yeah, no. Because we were up 14-0, and then we give up 24 unanswered and keep having turnovers. And I'm like, there's no reason for this. They're a 4-16. Come on. But in this one, we do have better odds. We are in the Conference USA Championship. We're number 22. Have an opportunity to get into the college football playoff if we win this game. And other circumstances happen. They are the home team in the Conference Championship specifically because they did beat us earlier in the season, as you can see. As you can see, they did beat us 29-26 in the last game. Just till this isn't about you or for you, but we're gonna add 87 points to that because everybody's cool around here. We are starting our new schedule today, so I'll be on it right after Michael goes finishes streaming as well. But we are in the Conference USA Championship game. With my alma mater, Jacksonville State. Excited about that. What we are going to do is we're going to say we are a 1.5 point favorite because we are higher ranked, even though we are the away team. So I'll get this going so y'all can go ahead and get the predictions going. And because we are a favorite because this is also a rematch as well. And if the SEC Championship last season was any indication, he actually streamed at normal time so I can hang out until open house. Yeah. It'll be more fun, and I'll be on again at 10 with weather, song of the night, and a little more streaming as well. I think this next game, Cherry Bomb, is the first one that I have to do for the Auburn Dynasty. That I have to wear the other team's colors, or wear the other team's gear, so I'll be wearing a Mississippi State jersey on the stream tonight. We're going to go wide out in the championship. Let's see if we can win the Conference USA Championship. Yes, Hail State, absolutely. Funny story. That would have been the college I would have went to if I had gone into meteorology. But I have been on campus for a game, and it's really fun. Next time I go to a game, I would love to tour the meteorology facility there. Alright, so let's see if we can beat... I unfortunately did not... I got a math degree at JSU, and right now I'm working on my master's at UWA for elementary ed. But I guess you can say I went to Span University when it comes to weather, because I've pretty much been following James Spann since I was in the cradle. So I've picked up a few things over the years. Even though you're in an ad. Cherry Bomb on a 10 stream streak. Let's go. We'll give you an air horn for that, Cherry Bomb. I keep forgetting now that I'm affiliate. I have ads. Oh, that was a terrible throw on first down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check.
Let's see what we can do here.
And he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws again. He's got to relax and establish some...
That was intercepted, bro. This game's gonna go like the first game, probably. Cherry Bomb, we had an interception there. There you go. Cherry Bomb with a subscription. So you're going to get to schedule an out-of-conference game in pretty much each of the 3 dynasties next season, as we get there. And we threw an interception while you were in an ad. We threw an interception while you were in an ad, Cherry Bomb. I'm glad you didn't see that. Oh, they're going to score. Oh, Alabama and Tennessee in the SEC Championship. That'll be a fun game in this dynasty. Michigan State? Did I read that right? Michigan State in the Big Ten Championship? Unranked Michigan State? Bro. And we have a player down.
Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
They know us well, we know them well.
I've always been a big believer that you build
that's the fun thing about a rematch.
There's nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage.
Good run there by Creel.
Right there, really nowhere to go in the middle.
To get us 9 yards. Lando getting us the first down. We'll take that. We're having to come from behind. Oh, man. Good play. Got us 2 yards. We'll take it. We'll take any yardage we can right now. Down 7-0. To Kennesaw. Oh, snap. Lando getting us a big gain there. Cleo's version of cuddling, sit directly on your chest. Oh, yeah. See, that's Yogurt's version of cuddling too. But Sassy's, let me just say, and I may show a picture of Sassy on the weather stream tonight, because why not? Because I talk about her all the time. But Sassy, her idea of cuddling, she's not as little as she once was. And her idea of cuddling is climbing in the recliner with me and, like, almost taking me out. Because when she was little, she could, you know, lay in the recliner with me and just chill. But now, she takes up the whole recliner, pretty much. So it's a little rough. It is a little rough. Or takes up my whole bed. That is usually what she does as well. Alright, we're in the Chick-fil-A Red Zone in the Conference USA Championship. I'm still having to get used to Kirk Herbstreit not being on the game and it being Joel Klatt. But Joel does pretty good. They do pretty well together, so... My older cat, he's had the zoomies before and knocked over a whole chair. Knew where I was standing. So we have this up. See, we have the ongoing joke that Sassy is a low-key tornado. She's my tornado dog, specifically because anytime she gets the zoomies, oh my goodness. It's, as big as she is, it's like a hurricane coming through. 4th and 4. Alright, we're going to go for the field goal right here just because, I mean, we need points. So we're down 7-3 right now. But yeah, Sassy, she is Hurricane Sass.
That's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So we're down 7-3, kicking off the Kennesaw State's offense. Hopefully, you know, they don't drive the field because I mean, we gave it to them in beautiful field position last time with the interception. So oh man. Oh man. We want to get into the conference championship here. They beat us last season in the conference championship. We don't want to lose to them again. Alright, here we go. Oh, almost picked. Almost intercepted. 3rd down here. Great sack. We'll take that. And I will say, my song for Song of the Night tonight, very, very interesting. Taking it back to 2002. And, I don't think Jessica knows, but Jessica, the theme for Song of the Night tonight, or this week, songs from the year you were in kindergarten, and mine is from 2002. And I will say, I'm not going to give too much research away right now because I want to save it, but I will say it was the #1 song in 2002. Yeah, I'm bringing back Span's Song of the Night and we're gonna do it on here and on TikTok. Just because. So Pickers will have a pick on Friday night until football season, and then the Pickers pick will move to Thursday night. since I'm planning on having a high school game day kind of thing going without the Pat McAfee vibes, hopefully. But if I have Greg Armstrong on there every week, there could be some Pat McAfee vibes. I was at 7 in second grade in 2002. Wow. So I was 5, just started school in 2002. My brother was in 6th grade. So, oh no, get that ball. Woo. But yeah, my brother was in 6th grade, so in 2002. They're going to challenge that. So I need to plug the Discord as well. So there is the link to the Discord. I'll also have weather updates in there more now. So I'll definitely be more active in it now that... Yeah, I have like 5 of us right now in there. So hopefully we will plug the Discord a little more now that I am affiliate. Just because, you know, that way we have people in there, and so that maybe they're not watching, you know, Span, or maybe they're not on the stream. If we have like a severe weather warning down here, Jessica Tilley, welcome to the Discord. So that if we have, you know, some severe weather warnings or whatever the case, especially during the fall, we Michael, welcome in. We can have folks in there, and that y'all can you know, get the warnings. Michael, welcome in. How was the job today, sir? How were the meetings? It was okay. Meetings. Oh, absolutely. I will officially be back at work Thursday, and got alert for a while. Hey, that's fine, man. But yeah, I will officially be back at work Thursday. I'm excited. And so the reason our theme is kindergarten is because I'll be working with a kindergarten student this year. Oh snap, Krill getting us to a 1st and goal as the first quarter ends. And we'll be threatening to go up 10-7 in the second quarter. Kind of fun having more people here too. I know typical late evening streams. Yeah, sometimes Post Taco Bell Fire Dump, he's usually in, and then cameraman Al, he's usually in. I know sometimes in the afternoon streams, Teacher Plays Games sometimes comes in, but I think they started back fully not long ago, like a week or 2 ago. There, where Teacher Plays Games is, he's in South Carolina, and they're on the year-round schedule, so they only had like 6 weeks off for this summer, and then so they're already, I think, oh man, there was nothing I could do there, so we got to take the field goal. So we're down 7-6 now, but yeah, Teacher Plays Games, they're on the year-round schedule, and so they only had 6 weeks off, and I think they go back usually at the tail end of July, so they've already been in school for about probably a few days, maybe a week now. So he's not on, Teacher Plays Games isn't on as much, so to say. and with him coaching football as well and other sports. Goodness out of high school, but I can't imagine. But see, here's the thing. Birmingham City, they're the closest we have in Alabama that I know of to year-round. And I was looking at their schedule. They start next Monday. Right. Well, I was looking at their school calendar. Birmingham City doesn't get out until June 10th this next year. And I'm like, bro, I could not do that every year of my life, starting back every year of my teaching career, because starting back the same time as pretty much everybody else and then ending later than everybody else. I'm like, I could not. So what they do is they have like these intercession kind of things. Basically, it's where, you know, kids that maybe needed like the extra help can come and get that extra help, especially for like the elementary grades, because ACAP is incredibly important, especially in 3rd grade. And so they have 2 of those a year, and they're not required, so to say. They're optional, but you know, a lot of kids do come because they do need the extra help, and we don't let them get it. But a lot of the kids don't come either, so it's kind of an enrichment kind of thing, you know. It's different because I went down there for, you know, my 5th graders, the 5th graders that I had in 3rd grade. I went down there for their graduation this year, and I'm like, I've already been out 2 weeks. We've already been out like 2.5 weeks, and they were just then getting out. Like, it's crazy. I couldn't do that my entire career. I need my summers to recharge. And they actually, with that setup, they actually only get about 6 weeks too. So it really, Birmingham City is basically, you might say, a year-round system as well. Alright, 2nd down and 1 here. We score, we take the lead. And we are right in the Chick-fil-A red zone. We'll take that. There we go. Alright, Lando, he's got a hurt shoulder, so we got to put in Savage. We didn't get anything there. Alright, 2nd down. Let's try this again. Good reception. Got a 6 yards. This is going to be the difference between 7 and 3. And we got a 1st and goal. Now who's hurt? Our left tackle. Savage gets in the end zone, strike up the band, baby. Yes, sir. We take the lead. Alright, we're going to go for 2 here to go up by 7. 21 Savage getting us in the end zone there. And I have to say, I think that's why Justice Savage wears that number. And we get the 2. So we're up 14-7 now. We don't have heavy smoke over here, but it's kind of hazy, and it's not cloud haze. Yeah, I know we were getting some of the haze from that last week, like from the upper level ridge. It was sending some of that smoke down here. Made for some great sunsets, but I know there's a lot of wildfires around right now. I don't know if there's still any in Canada. I know there was some out there in y'all's direction as well. Oh, wow. We only gave him 4 yards there. 3rd down. Big play. So according to my weather station, we got a little warmer than we did yesterday. Oh, he broke out of it. Yeah, the ones in the Spokane ones are bad. Oh my goodness. So we only got to 83 today. That's our highest temperature. Yesterday, we only got to 80 here. And let me just say, I wanted to break out the flannels. But I'm like, if I break out the flannels now, it's going to be 90 by the end of the week, and it's going to be absolutely not. It's going to be too hot for flannels just yet. Yeah, y'all got to 87. We've had a good bit of overcast today. Sun's finally poking out. Had a little bit of a shower earlier, but nothing too bad. 83 and sunny tomorrow for you, Cherry Bomb. 74 and sunny today. Wow. I would take 74 and sunny over humidity any day of the week. Right, so they punted it away. We have a chance to extend our lead before the half. Been a very defensive game so far. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. We have 125 yards on the ground so far. Krill got us maybe a yard. We got to have a big play here on 3rd down.
Anticipated from this matchup in this offense, more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback
and my lineman got in the way. When the lineman gets in the way, there's nothing really you can do there. Good punt there. Alright, gotta go for now. Time for open house. Alright, Jessica, we'll see y'all. Enjoy open house. Hope it is a fantastic time. Alright, 1st down, and we get him in the back. Well, we got him right at the line. Cherry Bomb redeeming that wheel spin early. Oh, we almost had an interception there. Our guys kept playing hot potato there. All right, 3rd down here. And they got a first. Gonna take care of the cat litter. All right, Cherry Bomb. Oh, man. This ain't good. They're in the red zone now.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line of the game, moves the chains.
Oh, man. 1st and goal from the 2. They're going to try to tie it up here.
Quarterback drops back.
5 wide.
Looking for
Intercepted.
intercepted in the end zone.
We will take that ball right back.
Turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal. This one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but
We got the interception there. We'll gladly take that. 20 seconds though. I think we just run the ball
Here comes the first play of the
to halftime.
Do something in the final 30 seconds of the half. The backs got it.
Unless we get a first down here. And we do.
First down yardage. Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense.
Alright.
Just handing the football off. The offensive line doing so
Big first down here.
Great job today running the football. If you're on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Now the offense will spend the timeout here for a second.
Alright, here we go. Second down here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
And Krill gets us to the 41. We're going to take our last time out because that's going to be the final play of the first half anyway.
For just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Gamecocks have first and 10 here. Bringing pressure. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now.
Oh, good play. We're going to try a 57-yarder here.
Big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense through his scrambles today. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field.
Let's see if Ripa can Ripa this one into...
7 yards out. Can he
No. Let's not let this be a kick 6. Thank goodness.
finally make the stop after
So we go into half up 14-7.
the first half of play?
And after the halftime show, we will get Cherry Bomb's wheel spin.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start
Right.
of this third quarter.
Let's see what transpires here. Alright, before we get to half, let's do this. Well, there we go, maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go to dock. Okay. Google Chrome. Well, that's why it's not doing. I was catching the wrong thing. Alright. There we go. Now we're cooking with hot grease. Alright. This wheel spin is for Cherry Bomb. Alright. Looks like it landed on the ginger ale. So, it almost landed. You can see it almost landed on that jerky. And I would have been deeply scarred for life. So we'll move off of that. Bring that back. Alright. So let's crack open this can of delicious Buffalo Rock ginger ale. Good stuff. Alright, so we kick off to start the second half here. Oh, good stop on the return. First play of the drive here. I'm going to see something real quick.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going.
Oh, good stop.
This is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
All right, big third down here.
Keeps it one more time.
Good stop
Backwards, losing
by our defense.
The Owls will send their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field.
Oh man, Creel is looking kind of rough.
Going here to start the drive.
Incomplete. So we got to put Moran in here.
It feels like the running back just took his eyes off the football. Those angle routes, they can be a tough catch because he's coming right back across that middle.
Good 4-yard gain there on second down. We got a third down here. Oh, we're very close. 4th and inches, you know we're going for it. You know good and well we are going to go for it here. And we didn't get it. Let me try that again. Alright. Cherry Bomb, you're back now? I'm drinking your wheel spin. The Buffalo Rock. Oh, someone down the wrong pipe there. The Buffalo Rock Ginger Ale. It's amazing. It is fantastic. It's got a little more ginger to it than most ginger ales do. So it's got a little bit of a kick because of that. But it's overall one of my favorites. It's probably my second favorite soft drink besides Dr. Pepper. Oh man, they tied it up. Yes, good wheel spin.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations, and here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone.
So we're all tied up again.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just
The only time they can score is when they're in good field position.
Here's the return from inside the 5.
When we gift them good field position. And we had 4th and inches. We should have made that. Easily should have made that.
Looking to pass, it's Moran.
Incomplete.
It's going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
And Moran gets us a 1st down there on the scramble play.
For this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Oh, come
This is
on.
incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the back.
I've never really posted before, so I definitely found myself a bit surprised at how fast some of the views on the mark. Oh yeah, absolutely. They will go fast.
Stopping the run is about being sound.
3rd and 9. We got to get a big play here.
You gotta be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you gotta fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
We can't go for it here on 4th and 9. That's too risky.
The punter sends it away.
Like the first one got over 1,000 overnight, which I was expecting maybe 100. Oh yeah, they'll come pretty quick if you really think about it. Especially if they land on someone's For You page, you'll absolutely get views.
That's a solid gain in that play. The Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Offense will keep it on the ground.
Oh man,
That's the 45.
they're trying to prove my theory wrong. Oh, fumble. We recovered the fumble.
This is something
Let's go.
I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble, moving the other direction.
Maybe I'll keep up with it for a bit. Maybe I'll keep up with it for a bit. Mario Kart videos for absolutely, Cherry Bomb. I would definitely do that.
Empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
All right, 2nd down and 5 here.
5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Savage gets us a 1st down there,
Excellent gain, moves the
and we'll
ball.
gladly take it.
After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. Who set it out to the offense? 1st and 10.
1st down here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Good as he released it.
That was almost bad, and that one would have been on me.
Nearly intercepted that time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball, it's a keeper. He's got space.
Good play there by Moran.
Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 here. We got this.
They'll try to run for the 1st down.
We don't got this.
Down short. That 1st down marker sets
4th down, we're going to go for it.
and decision time for this coach. That down, he's throwing for it.
And we get it easily.
On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs.
I
to
picked
get
the wrong
1st
play.
down, and he's able to turn
But it's
his
fine.
quarterback to target, and the quarterback finds him on
Because we can make it in run play.
And they find
Good play there on the
that
RPO.
time.
Making something out of nothing there. All right, we're in the Chick-fil-A red zone now. We got to get a touchdown. We got a 1st down there.
Boy, I really
We will gladly take the 1st downs.
staying out of 3rd
to get us into the end zone.
Nice job by the running back.
Alright, here we go.
Moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This
No gain
offense is
there.
going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Coming to the line on
Second down.
This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Strike up the band, baby. He was wide open. Nobody could catch him.
Jacksonville State.
And he got in the end zone for the touchdown.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end.
That's the kind of effort we needed
Force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball.
to get us into the playoffs.
This guy, and it's a touchdown.
And it gives us the lead back.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by
Strike
7.
up that band, baby. Yes, sir. We are up 21-14 now
So after putting up the
over
touchdown,
Kennesaw
they're
State.
to boot it away.
Yes, absolutely, Cherry Bomb.
Gonna try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone.
What an effort. What an effort.
The 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17.
So they're starting at the 17 here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing.
Almost intercepted.
An aggressive deep shot on first down.
We needed that.
Exactly what this defense wanted to do as they talked
Momentum
about
is on our side right now.
this game. They said we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here he is clearly hurried by this pass.
Spun out of it, but it still gets hit in the backfield for a loss.
Attacks the defense all over him that time.
We love seeing our defense making these plays.
Crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left.
Oh, dropped it.
Huge game slips through his hands. Out.
Good stop by our defense there.
He's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. He'll kick it away.
Neither team has had bigger than a 7-point lead.
See if he can make something happen with the return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
So we want to make
Here comes the
good use of this drive.
They're set up at their own 48. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent
Good
gain
play.
on that running play. Again, he makes it second and medium.
Second down here.
He decides to keep it here. He's got the first and still going.
And Moran carries a guy
The line to gain.
for the first down to the 37.
Offensively, they're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back,
Hurdled a man.
keeps it.
Savage.
His athleticism
What a savage man for that, hurdling that guy. Come on now.
some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice game here.
All right, second down here.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down.
And we're in the Chick-fil-A red zone here.
Second is short. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
All right, get those fours ready.
For no gain.
And our tight end goes down.
Play looks like the man.
We got 10 seconds before the end of the third.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down.
Savage getting us the first down.
At the 11.
All right, get those fours in the chat. We are up 21-14 going in the fourth quarter.
Jacksonville State on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out.
A spot in the playoffs on the line here.
Move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter.
First down here to start the fourth quarter in the red zone.
And Savage
Same way we started the
right at the line.
second quarter.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass.
Second down here. Tight end gets it.
Brought down at the 7, but the
Got a few yards there. We'll take it.
position.
3rd and 6.
Play, touchdown or field goal. A keeper, he's going to try to run for it. And he stopped the front 7.
We'll take the points because it might prove to be beneficial here.
Field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
And the chip shot field goal is good.
And that will extend their lead.
We're up 24-14 now.
Exactly what they wanted to do on this drive.
6:18 to go.
Get themselves into scoring range and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
Well, they're going to return this.
His end zone. And he's brought down to the 16.
Got to the 16 there.
Into the end zone for a touchback. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Coming off.
Big drive here for our defense.
Positive drive here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action here on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Rogers.
And he got maybe a yard.
Right there for no gain. That's great defense. After the completion, they'll stop and check out an injured player on the field. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up
Second down.
and 9. Now they call a run.
Good play there by our defense to get him in the backfield. We'll take those all day long.
Defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there,
4th down, they're going to go for it here.
tackle for loss, now you're really doing something.
It's already interrupt total, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big
Oh, they got a big play there.
The catch of that is going to be done for a 1st down. He'll get ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Probably shouldn't have had the box
Down
there.
in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Good play there by Fagans to get a stop.
Now, but not before he reaches the 28.
And seeing a passing game
2nd down here.
is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence.
Or 1st down,
Gets this ball
rather.
all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone.
And they scored.
Great catch.
They didn't quite tie it up, but
Needed it. A huge
that is not what we wanted. Worst case scenario here.
this offense in lightning strike.
But we're still up by a field goal.
That was so impressive.
24-21.
That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open
Oh, we
area.
could have a good return here.
I'll tell you what, this guy is playing some
Got it to the 24.
Punch on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good
We'll take it.
Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. Getting out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
Oh no.
It's a turnover. Right into the open.
And a pick 6.
Right there for a score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Well, that's not what we needed there. So they take a 4-point lead, 28-24. We don't want to lose this one. Let's run some clock off.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good.
All right. So we have a good opportunity from the 16 to run a lot of clock here.
Start a drive here.
Let's see if no, Krill's done for the day.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down
Good
by
play,
a
good play
solid 9
to start the
yards.
drive.
A second is short. Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes
Good
it off.
play.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
That was not a good play.
Lost after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down.
Good for the completion percentage, bad for the yardage.
Dropping back. It's Moran. Big throw complete
We get 6 yards there.
Short gain there.
3rd and
Back up here, trying to
7.
make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back to throw for the first down.
And we got it easily there from our tight end.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 38. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here.
Good play by our run game.
Still motoring. They get him now, but not before he gets to the plus 38. 6th play of the drive coming up. On the run, it's Savage.
Good play there
First down yards.
for a big first down. Just outside the Chick-fil-A red zone here.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the
And we're in the red zone. Chick-fil-A red zone
pass creates a solid game.
after Lando caught the reception.
Completion sets them up now, 2nd and 3. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
All right, big first down there.
Quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Good play there. Good play.
Out at the 3
And they take out our star wide receiver.
after the run.
Of course they would.
Down, injured on the field. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take
1st and goal.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
We're at the 1.
Get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Big play here.
Get down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to
Strike up the band, baby. Yes, sir.
take the lead here.
We are back on top.
Answer with a touchdown of their own.
And it's just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
Justice Savage getting us in the end zone there. Great play by our offense. Great drive by our offense.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The kick is good.
The extra point is good. So we're up 31-28.
Kickoff team out.
2:37 to go.
Just scoring a touchdown.
They're going to try to return
He's gonna
this.
bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's working
Good
on
stop on the return.
looking better off and even getting in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Conference championship on the
All right.
line. Not
We
much
got
time
first
left.
down.
Down 3, looking for some magic here. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete.
Good defensive effort there.
First down pass over the middle. Offense lines up for a second
Way to
down
break up
play
the
on
pass there by Traquan Fagans. Makes it 2nd down and 10.
Throwing up play action. Pressure is coming. Fires it on the
Intercepted. Let's go.
intercepted as he threw it back across his body.
Let's go.
Taken down, but after a good return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback. How do you respond to mistakes? And
Caden
he just
Cook
has not
with
responded
the
well.
interception. I mean, it was just right to our man, too.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Grinding away with a running game.
They're going to call timeout immediately there.
That's the team's first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. What's the play hold here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Moran. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
And the
And finally,
right tackle gets us to the 2-yard line
completion.
after taking the reception. He was playing tight end on that play.
He's a sophomore linebacker.
So this could be the nail in the coffin right here.
Line it up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal. No gain.
Ball spotted at the 2 again. Timeout taken now by the defense as their second. Got one more timeout to use now. goal for the offense.
Second and goal here.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass from Jay Sweet. Sends right into
They
the ball.
pushed us back a yard.
And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout.
Third down here.
Short play coming up. It's third down and 3. Running back has it on a screen now. He stopped
We're going
right
to take it to the
before
2-minute timeout.
tackling.
Let's try to get a touchdown here.
Final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now.
Chris, you got to give a lot of credit to this coaching staff. You can tell that the game plan was on point. They understood that this offense loves to call those screen passes on third.
Strike up the band, baby. That's the nail in the coffin right there. Yes, sir.
Chris, he caught it one-handed, fourth down. What an incredible throw. He gives his wide receiver a chance on the outside. Look at this. He knows he doesn't want to take a sack. He puts it only where his wide receiver can get it, and it pays off for a touchdown. What an incredible catch.
Now the all-important extra point. It's
Great.
up and good.
Extra point there, and we're up 38-28. 1:58 to go.
The touchdown kickoff team is out there to put it away. They don't just take a knee.
They're going to take a touchback right there.
Now let's check in with Holly Rowe from our sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Owls sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there,
Good play.
have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Nice.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
First down here.
One of that features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Can he make a play and make up this
Good hit in the backfield there.
Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
They got a first down.
Gain all the way to the 36. The Marcus still wanted to get set quickly.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're...
Big play here on first and goal.
Looking for a man.
Good sack.
Got it back at the 4-yard line. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down.
They're going to keep going 5 wide here.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Into the end zone.
Incomplete.
He can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down.
Third and goal from the 4.
Backfield offense spreading the field with 5 wide.
Incomplete.
So marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So on fourth
Yes,
down,
sir. Go JSU, man.
crucial field goal attempt.
We're going to win a conference championship.
Field goal is good.
Well, that's the first part of the puzzle, but now you've got to go execute an onside kick.
All right, we're up 38-31.
Clock winding down. You've got to get this ball back right now. Onside. Here we go.
We're just going to run the clock out.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take it.
And JSU, your conference champions
Victory celebration.
of Conference USA, hoping to get into the college football playoff now.
Lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But Joel, it feels like every time these two teams collide, there's a lot at stake, and that makes today even sweeter.
Chris, to that point, if these players and coaches were being honest, I think they would probably tell you that the win over their rival is actually
Great
even
win
more
by
than
our
the
guys.
championship here today. But nonetheless, they are champions in this conference. What a great accomplishment. We'll see what their playoff future
Our
holds
best.
for them. This is a group that's created a lot of momentum. certainly can't wait to see them play in the future.
Effort of the season. We go down 7-0. We don't give up.
For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's take a look at the stats real quick. 477 yards of total offense. 95 plays to their 52. +1 in the turnover battle here. Moran threw for 2 touchdowns. Creel didn't get to throw a touchdown. What in the world? I think my grandmother is possessing my TV, y'all. Because, like, what the heck? Alright. Look at that. Conference USA Championship. Alright, let's let the cards fall where they may. We're going to advance. Let's look at the CFP bracket. It's still got UNLV in there. How? They did not win their conference. Are you kidding me? Well, let me go ahead and pay those out. We achieved all of our goals now for this season. Oh, we'll get to see the Heisman Trophy ceremony. Let's see what we do here.
Welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The 4 finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group, we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be
Trinidad Chambliss of Ole Miss.
These guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their 4 seasons were.
And Sam Levitt.
These guys, talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way in the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night and you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who's going to win the trophy for this season. And the winner of the 2026 Heisman Trophy is Darian Mensah, junior quarterback out of Miami.
The Miami quarterback wins the Heisman.
And one final congratulations to this year's Heisman Trophy winner. 2026 will forever be known as his Heisman season. Thanks for joining us.
We're going to play in the Idaho Potato Bowl. We got robbed. Are you kidding me? I hope UNLV gets their pants rocked. And we'll have to schedule them next season for sure. Let's see who they playing. Oh, they're playing Alabama. Oh, they're gonna get their pants rocked. They are gonna get their pants rocked. So we play New Mexico, 8-14. Let's see how they are. It's kind of robbery that our champion has to play the fourth best team in the Mountain West. That is robbery. Most of their losses have been, half of their losses have been big, half of them have been close. We're gonna say we're a touchdown favorite. Against New Mexico. Jacksonville State, they're going to come out on a mission, ready to play because they were robbed. Of the playoff. Alright, we're going to keep that going through the first quarter. Let's see job offers here. We're not going to leave JSU, obviously. They fired Alex Golish after a 5-7 season, 1 year. Mike Norvell got fired. We're not going to leave, obviously, because we want to continue this dynasty here. We got a challenge going. We gotta hire a new defensive coordinator. We're just trying, at this point, just trying to get the enemy, infiltrate the enemy's defensive coordinators. So we're gonna get one of those two guys. We got 5 candidates. Let's see some staff moves here. James Franklin was fired from Virginia Tech. That's a hot take. Dan Mullen went to the NFL. The hold-in they got for Bill Belichick was fired. Ain't no way Bobby Petrino is going to retire. It says our defensive coordinator was fired, but we didn't fire him. That's weird. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into this. We got some Lobos we're going to take care of. We got robbed. We're ready to make a statement.
One of the things to keep your eyes on here today, guys, is the weather. As you know, late in the season, sometimes we can get some crazy conditions, and that seems to be the case today. It is cold and windy. We're going to see how that impacts play if they're able to keep the quarterback and running back's hands warm. You see a lot of heaters on the sideline. I might be huddled up by one myself. I'll keep you posted on how the weather impacts play as we go along.
Decent return there.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out there in the elements. Keep an eye on that. The Gamecocks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, they have a chance to end the season with a W. And it's a little bit old school, right? With the ball system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the ball, but you got to have some fun.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with it. Both of these teams have taken this ball game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for
Let's
next
get a
year.
win here on the Smurf turf. No way. No way.
Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. That's the big sophomore tight end who was shaken up. Holly Roll will keep an eye on him. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Almost interception. That would have been a pick six.
Lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Absolutely would have been a pick six there.
On that last
Third
play,
down.
it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time. Out on the perimeter of the field, still he gave him a chance, but
No gain there. I thought that was third down. So it's third down now.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot for the end zone.
And they score.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And the extra point was good.
So we're down 7-0. Oh no, we're letting UNLV lose that game. UNLV didn't deserve to be in to begin with. They lost their conference championship.
But sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on out. And off from the shotgun.
We should have been playing Alabama.
Packing from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, he gets north fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Alright, second down here.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Boy, that was a
Good play,
precision
good play.
all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Alright, third down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. I've thrown him 4,000 times, not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Fourth down, we're going to go for it.
This fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh,
Incomplete. Are you kidding me?
Concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and game, start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
New Mexico's trying to show
Plays like that, that'll
show the committee that they were right in keeping us out.
If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs.
Alright, we got to get a stop here in the red zone.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking raw, but they're going to throw it.
And they're going to score again.
Touchdown, New Mexico! And they add 6 more to go with that trip to the house.
How about this signal call today, man? It's showing you he can do it through the air and now with the legs, showing off the repertoire, showing why he is so hard to defend.
We're down 14-0. They need less points, absolutely.
Good to finish things off. No chance for a
We're playing very dejectedly so far.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here.
We're playing like that playoff snub is affecting us.
They'll run the counter. Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Running inside. Savage.
And our own lineman keeps getting in the way.
It's just stopped cold as soon
Third
as they
down.
got it. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
Oh, one-handed catch.
And he's not
How was that 4th and inches? That was forward progress.
inches shy of the first down. After the hold on a minute, the offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for a push on.
There you go, Lando.
Maybe some room here. He's got it up for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give on the inside. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards and they'll move the sticks.
Good first down there.
Gamecocks are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Second
Tight
down.
end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll get us in the backfield.
Did not work. Defense
They snuffed that one out.
from the beginning. They've got to come up with a
Big play here on third down.
There's a hit.
And we get the first.
Inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the catch and he's free.
Good play to get us into the Chick-fil-A red zone.
Nice game.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to
Good
outflank
2-yard
the
gain
defense.
there,
That
second
puts him
down.
out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
They got us in the backfield there.
Yard on that one.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Finds his big tight end.
First and goal at the 1.
Big game, but they've got it first and goal.
That's what we needed right there.
Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on first and goal.
How did he not get in?
Now to try it again. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal.
Second and goal here.
Tries again to get it in.
Strike up the bam, baby. Yes, sir. We are back in this game.
Water gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they cut the lead at half, down 14-7.
So we're down 14-7 now.
Plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
We got to make some plays on this drive.
Their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And That incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and because of the
That's a
pressure
good start. Second down here.
immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job of pressuring the quarterback up front.
Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on third down. Throws
Third
to the
down, and
wideout.
they get it. And they get a lot more.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42. And the Lobos getting set on first and 10. Running to Breed. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He fought them all for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
A big third down here.
Third and long.
We got to get a stop.
Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. They'll finally
They
get
got it, and that's the end of the first quarter. We're down 14-7.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. We've played one before we move on.
New Mexico trying to show that we didn't belong in the playoff.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Find this man, it's Miller. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone, it's Humphrey. Sweet cut there.
And they're going to get in the end zone. Touchdown.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability.
We got to make some plays here. We're down 21-7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start.
See what we can do on this drive here.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
Good play there by Lando.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. That guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Caught by Williams on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up
Second down here.
Backed up now. Here's
Savage
second
comes
and
into the
long.
game.
Run inside. It's Savage. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Fired.
Catch the ball. What are you doing?
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drive.
Second down here.
They dial up on second and a long way to go. The give from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Third down here.
Sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Quickly to
Tight end getting us the first down across midfield. We'll take it.
Plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds.
Catch the ball, Butterfingers. Absolutely.
The Gamecocks have
Butterfingers.
to the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. 9-yard pickup.
Good play, good play.
Second and 1. Here comes the offense on second down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pick up of 10 and the
Alright,
first
we're
down.
getting close to that Chick-fil-A red zone here.
Nice game by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something?
Good job, Andrew Paul.
For a loss or a sack or something to get
Second
them
down
back
here.
on my side.
Well, I've been playing Mario Kart and only now realize the turf is blue. Yeah, Boise State's turf has always
Give on the count.
been blue. It is nicknamed
There to get him on
the
the
Smurf turf.
Great
Well, it's
job.
been blue for about 30 years now, I think.
Hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Eastern Washington's, I get a headache looking at it because it's red.
How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
All right, fourth down, we're gonna go for it.
Just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
And he dropped it, bro.
And they'll turn it over on down. And they are stopped. That decision will be questioned. Let's see what the Lobos offense has done.
We got robbed of the playoffs, so we're playing in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing.
Snatching their 21. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Lobos come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you need. Puts them down this end.
Good play there by Curtis Perry.
They get the sack on this play. That's just what they need.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Let's it fly.
Come on, defense. Actually play.
9-yard line, it will be a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes Eddie.
Good sack there.
The defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack. But you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Walker Osteen with the sack, not Joel. Butler also in there.
The first down sack pushes the ball back.
Big play here on second and 20.
They'll run it from the gun. And he doesn't find much running.
2-yard gain, big third down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets rid of it.
Incomplete. Fourth down, we finally forced a stop.
Brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. And the Lobos will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Running inside, it's Savage.
We can take our time on this drive.
16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive.
First down
You see
here.
Nowadays, they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going.
Gets him on the ground at the 30.
Good play by our offense there.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense.
We're moving the ball.
The defense, they've got to
Gotta keep moving it, though.
They've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10.
time he wants to throw. He'll put it down and run. He found the
Alright, that takes us to the 2-minute timeout for the first half.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Run inside. It's Savage.
Savage gets us to a 3rd and inches here.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down.
Big first down. Big first down. We'll take it.
And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Here we go. Second down.
On first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right.
Incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact
3rd down.
on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge
Incomplete.
risk. Man, if it backs up, there's trouble.
Nothing we can do there. Playing like we're proving the committee right for not putting us in the playoffs. We got to get a turnover. They're going to take a timeout.
Make sure everything's straightened out and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short.
3rd and 2. We got to get a big stop here.
Looking at a 3rd down and short.
Fumble. There we go. That's what we needed right there.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground, jump on it. That's an odd shaped ball that bounces off kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that lane.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
All right, first down.
The sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And a good, solid pickup for the defense.
Take a timeout there.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Catch is
Caught it and got into the Chick-fil-A red zone to the 14.
after that grab.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this
Second
off
down here.
with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again.
Bro, why can't our guys catch today?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket.
We need a touchdown here.
First half. Well, look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge
Strike up the band, baby. Yes, sir. We are back in this game.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown.
Luke Gilbert
In the first half,
catching the ball.
getting the ball back first in the second
Look at this.
half.
Catching the ball. Nobody caught him until he got in the end zone.
This game takes on a completely different feel.
Getting set for the point after.
Extra point is good. We're still down 21-14, but we are very much back in this game.
It started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And he got him stopped, and he was close to taking that one.
All right, they're going to take a knee here.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half.
And that'll be...
As we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the
Why are we... Who called the timeout? Why would they call a timeout when they were just letting the clock run out?
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
That time management from Dan Mullen makes no sense.
Halftime with a lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Alright, so we're at the half.
Reese, great energy in that building, and a fun first half in this Las Vegas Bowl.
Las Vegas Bowl. We're in the Idaho Potato Bowl there, Kevin Connors.
How refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told
I want to say we get the ball to start the second half, but I'm not 100% sure.
3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Oh no, we're kicking off.
Sending back to Reese and the guys for the second half.
Alright, all we got to do is get a stop. And we can tie this game up.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. They got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. Your team say it all the time. That applies to them right now. They are in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. In some more big plays here to get this belted.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Good tackle in the backfield there by our defense.
Defenses, they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Third down here.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he broke it home in the
And we got a big sack.
17.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get
Good
to him,
sack
they
there
get
by
him on the
Lyles.
ground. Nice job by this defense.
The Lobos line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Jacksonville
This is
State
our opportunity to
Gamecocks will go to work.
gather momentum.
Pressure coming. Working the middle, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a bit.
Second down here.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle by Savage. And he won't quite get
Good
there.
play there by Savage.
Pick up just a few inches to go.
3rd and inches here.
Got an array of possibilities here. Bully ball on 3rd
And they got us in the backfield.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
4th down, we got to go for it across midfield.
Any kind of kickers, they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Snagged out of the air.
And we're going to get in the red zone here.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Big first down there.
He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up 4th down. You can tell. He wanted that window.
Incomplete.
Threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
They're
Second down
dealing
here.
with a 2nd and long.
Brad Keith. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll
4-yard gain. We'll take it. Third down.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come
We got to go for it here.
short of the line to gain.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, we got to start thinking
What?
about routes down the field.
Bro.
Ball, and they'll turn it over on downs. They made the decision to go down and but it did not pay off. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. They didn't get a push at all on that one.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Running into the open space. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked
All right, we got to get a stop here on 3rd down.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Or 1st down, rather.
Motion from the wideout.
Got to get a turnover of some form.
Makes the grab on the left.
There you go, Caleb Nix.
And brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Situation, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. They open the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short.
All right, 3rd and 4. We got to get a stop.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end.
Oh,
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Lobos have this offense rolling.
oh, you laughing about her not realizing that the
They'll move the
turf
tight
is
end.
blue, that we're playing on the Smurf turf, Michael? Yeah, we got robbed
It's Humphrey.
of the playoffs.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line.
All right, we played great in the Conference USA Championship. We're playing absolutely terrible. Yep, time for me to get loaded up and go. Yeah, absolutely. We'll rate out to you, Michael.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short.
Yes, sir.
They'll try to power
Good
their way
stop.
ahead. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. The Lobos will line up to punt it away.
Why would you run out of bounds? Bro.
Guys, we'll see what
All right,
chances
here we
they'll
go.
take to get going.
Crucial drive yet again.
He stopped just short of his own
Great
40-yard
first down
line.
there.
It is enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with
All right,
the
here we
first
go.
set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out to the 35-yard line.
And Creel goes down.
Breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Scanning the field, it's Moran. Grab over the middle, it's Johnson.
Did a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find
All right, here we go.
space. They're in zone coverage.
2nd and
They're not
inches.
covered man to man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Good play there.
There, it's 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game. They're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
All right,
Nowhere to go
2nd
on
down
that one.
here.
It'll
2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
We're going to have to let Moran play.
He's going to take off.
But Crill's going to give us one last big play. And he goes down further.
The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically.
And we are in the Chick-fil-A red zone to the 12. No!
This drive is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job.
We are not letting that happen. We are not losing Krill to a career-ending injury. So, I guess we'll play this one next time, tomorrow night. So we can go ahead and raid to Michael here in a minute. But we already played really too far into it to really go and replay it, so we're just gonna sim it. We're just gonna force it. I hate having to do that, but we're not losing our quarterback to a career-ending injury. There's just no reason for it. Let's see what happens in... Alright. National Defensive Player of the Week, we'll take that. We did win the famous Idaho potato, but by how bad? Alright, we got a new defensive coordinator. $38-27. Caden Krill had his best game of the season. So we are going to complete the prediction there. Let's see how the rest of the playoff bracket played out. Alabama, Texas Tech, Indiana, Miami. A rematch of the national championship. Notre Dame, Tennessee, and Ohio State, Oregon. In the Rose Bowl once again. Ole Miss wins that one easily. I do know I want Alabama to win that one. Alright, let's see what transpires. We got a bunch of guys that are wanting to transfer out. Alright, let's look at the Final Four here. Alabama, Indiana, rematch of last season's Rose Bowl, and Tennessee, Oregon. Let's see what happens here. Alright. It's going to be Indiana and Tennessee. So I'm going to run a poll prediction here real quick. I'm only going to leave it up for 30 seconds. And after that 30-second is up, we will advance it. So who is it that we want to win? Indiana or Tennessee? Alright. Cherry Bomb said Tennessee. Let's advance week and see what happens. Tennessee wins the national championship, their first national championship since '98. It felt like '98 for them. So here's our final top 25. Tennessee 1, Indiana 2, Oregon 3, Miami 4, Alabama 5, Texas Tech 6, Virginia 7, Ohio State 8, Georgia 9, Notre Dame 10, Oklahoma 11. We are 17. We are 17. UNLV moved up 1 to 16. So here are the All-Americans for the 2026 season. We're not going to have anybody on first team, I can tell you that right now. Nobody on second team. Freshman All-Americans, nobody. But I bet we dominated Conference USA. Yep, Lando, Alpers, Atchison, Sanders, Butler, Fagans, all first team. Caden Creel, Caleb Holmes, and Garrison Ripa, second team. All of these guys, freshmen. So I'm going to call it right there. I'm going to do all the off-season stuff off Dynasty here, off of stream, and then we'll come back tonight, and then we'll do the Auburn Dynasty after Weather and Song of the Night. So let me come over here and raid. We're going to raid Michael. He's only got one person in there. And let me get the raid message going. Yes. And we'll go ahead and raid. I'll see y'all at 10 o'clock. Yes, sir.